Hello and welcome to our channel. We are Milen and Diana, two Aquarius in the Alps. After moving countries for the last 17 years and paying endless rents, we decided we needed our own place to settle. So in 2022, we bought an old house in the Alps and started renovating it. In this channel, you can follow our house renovation journey and how we work to become self-sufficient by growing our food. We will also show you the beautiful region around our house in Slovenia, the country we chose for our home. Please subscribe to our channel and follow us. In the previous episode of our house renovation, we showed you the installation of the new windows. In this episode, you will see the demolition of the first floor screed, thermal insulation and a completely new electrical installation. We finally have that kitchen wall removed and the water properly connected to the house. After several months of searching for a builder, we found someone willing to undertake the job at a reasonable price. One of the companies even charged us to prepare an offer. Can you believe that? It's almost impossible to find an available builder in summer and autumn here. Having in mind that we had our electrician ready to start too, to arrange two separate companies to work simultaneously is like winning the lottery. But we made it, and the work started as planned. If you remember from our previous video, one of our windows did not turn as planned. So we had to reorder it and make a French window instead. We couldn't make it wider as the house construction didn't allow it, but still the new door looks so much better. It opens both sides and more light is getting in the room. Of course, the main reason for this change was the incredible view that you can see from inside. This room will be a bedroom, so can you imagine waking up every morning with this view? The first floor of our house is quite cold and installing thermal insulation was a must. On this floor, there was a shortage of sockets, especially in our future kitchen. The cables were very old and very badly connected to an archaic fuse box. All this required changing of the whole electrical installation. But before all this, we had to remove the old about 10 cm floor screed that turned into 14 cubic meter construction waste. We needed a huge truck to drive all of it to the depot. That also included all bricks from the wall between our kitchen and living room, which we finally had removed. Here we had an installation of few metal holders to support the ceiling. Although our demolished wall wasn't a supporting one, we decided to have an extra insurance. You can see in the before and after images the huge difference that the removal of that wall made. It looks so much spacious and so much light is getting in the kitchen, which before was a dark and not so pleasant place. These metal holders you see will be covered with fireproof plasterboard at a later stage, so it will make a nice transition between both rooms. Our electrician had to remove so many dead cables left from the old installation that was connected to nowhere. Looks like the previous owners had made the installation on parts and it ended as a full mess of cables. Our idea is to put a small wood heater between both rooms where the wall was removed so that it can be seen from both rooms. Now that we have an idea of where we will put our furniture, fireplace and kitchen, we have marked the places of all sockets and cables for the lights on the first floor. We hope we have not forgotten something, but we will see when we advance with the renovation. This big mixer is ready to mix the concrete for the new floor screed that will be put on top of the floor insulation. And some more construction waste, this time from the electrician. Milen has been digging a deep hole so we can put the water pipes underground. The one end of the hole enters the house, the other is connected to the box where the water meter is. We thought that was a part of the plumber's job, but apparently it was not. He refused to do it, so if we wanted our water fixed before the winter, we had to do it ourselves. This big pile of stones came out of that small hole. Looks like they have used them as a filler when the stairs were made. This is how we had the domestic water connected to the house initially when we signed our contract with the water provider. We had to urgently put this pipe to have clean water inside because in this house they only had rainwater running for about 40 years. And finally, we have it all done. Our water is secured for the winter, underground, and Milen even managed to add the concrete on top. In the basement, the domestic water is now connected to the old rainwater installation until we continue with the 2-bathroom renovations. The pipes are also ready to connect the kitchen sink and the washing machine when we have them. It will take few days until the water disinfects the old installation and we can use the water. There is also no electricity currently in the basement, just the main cable is put there, but the electrician will connect that part on the house later, probably after another portion of drilling and dust. By the way, the window we replaced on the first floor is now in this basement. With this 50% of the electrical work, we reached 80% of the initial calculation they made for the job, so their price offer was quite inaccurate. Anyway, at least the builder's price for his part of the work was close to the offered. The house now has a new floor screed installed, and the floor in all rooms is leveled so we can put the tiles. We had difficulties estimating how much the height of the floor would increase after adding the insulation and the screed, but in the end the floor looks so much better than before. Yeah, we had to go to a hotel for the night until it dried a bit, so we could walk on it, but that was fine. Between the other tasks, the chimney guy came to prepare the main house chimney for the fireplace. We had to give up our first idea for a built-in fireplace because of the high price of almost 6K and the space such installation would take in the room. Now that we have the floor ready, we'll leave the house till January, when we'll come again to have the walls plastered and the metal holders covered with plasterboard. It's not the right month to do job like that, but our builder is only available then. You'll see this job done in the next episode of the house renovation. We will also leave here about hundreds of persimmons that our tree generously produced this year, and we hope we will find them ready to eat as we harvested them a bit earlier. We hope you enjoyed today's episode of our house renovation. Please subscribe and follow our channel if you like the content we create. We also share videos about the beautiful region around our home in Slovenia. Your support will help us to make more videos. Thanks for watching.